Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video. And today I have some really interesting news regarding Sony and the PlayStation VR 2. Now, when I reviewed the PSVR 2 when it initially came out, I did give it a good review. I thought it was a pretty good headset. I had a few issues such as some of the graininess of the display, but overall, I thought the headset was good. Now, I thought an oversight from Sony was not allowing the headset to work on PC. And let's fast forward to today's news that Sony is now testing the PlayStation VR 2 to support the PC. Now, this is coming from TheVerge.com, and like usual, I'll leave a link in the description down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. Now, the article goes on to say that Sony's PlayStation VR 2 headset is designed to work exclusively with a PlayStation 5, but the company is now testing out support for the PC. While the original PlayStation VR headset got unofficial support for the PC, Sony now says it's working on allowing PlayStation VR 2 owners to connect the headset to a PC gaming rig. Now, the official quote says, "We're pleased to share that we are currently testing the ability for the PlayStation VR 2 players to access additional games on the PC to offer even more game variety in addition to the PlayStation VR 2 titles available through the PlayStation 5. Sony said this on their blog post today. So this is pretty crazy. And they go on to say, "We hope to make this support available in 2024. Now, some people have got the headset to be recognized on a Windows device, and I have got it working on my Windows PC with my AMD 7900 XTX. It sees it as a secondary headset, but it doesn't really work because Steam doesn't recognize it. So obviously the PC can detect it, and if Sony does the work that they're supposed to do with all the drivers, it will be enabled on PC, and of course it would support Steam. Now, I think this is part of their strategy of bringing more games to other platforms. Now, if they enable their PlayStation VR to work on PC and release their games on PC, it is a win-win situation. Now, I would say that a lot of PC gamers would actually pick up the PSVR 2. It is a very good headset. It does HDR, it does hand tracking, it does eye tracking. It is a very capable system. I believe you can even do AR on it, so you can do augmented reality with this headset. So it does a host of things, and I just think it would be a good addition to the PC, and I think it would also help Sony sell a lot of their games. Now, a lot of people have different things to say about it, and I did tweet this out today, so we're just gonna go through some of my tweets here. We'll go through some of the credible ones, not the ones from the trolls. And someone says, even their hardware isn't exclusive anymore. Now, once again, I'm gonna argue that this would make sense, because if you allow your headset to work on PC, people are just gonna buy your headset just to use it with Steam games, to use it with other VR titles. If you make your games available on PC, even if they don't use your headset, they are still going to get the money from selling you that game. Now, obviously, it would make sense that you would use their headset because some of these games are actually designed for the PlayStation VR 2. So you would need the eye tracking and the other features such as the HDR in VR that are available to the PlayStation VR 2. So it makes sense to get the games and also get the headset to support it on PC. Another user says, day by day, it's looking like PC is the best place to play. And I got to be honest with this comment here. It looks like Microsoft has already been putting their games on PC, and they've been benefiting from that. But it looks like Sony now wants to be more aggressive. They've come out and said this, so we can't deny this. I know there's some people still in denial that the first party titles are not going to come at a quicker rate on PC, but that's the whole definition of aggressive. That would mean to be faster, to be more aggressive on bringing our games on PC. Now, if the games are already coming on PC, being more aggressive would be moving up that day to eventually releasing the games day and date. Now, we just had a game that was released day and date with Helldivers 2. Until Dawn is coming out day and date, and I think more titles are gonna come out day and date. Like I've said many times before, PC and console gamers are two separate groups of gamers. If that was the case, then putting their PlayStation VR on PC wouldn't sell anymore, because these are the same gamers, just in theory, right? So obviously that is not the case. And let's just be honest here, PlayStation VR 2 working on PC is going to increase the sales drastically. Putting their games on another platform that wasn't available before is obviously going to improve their profits. Now, another user posts on here, honestly, I think they should bring it to Xbox. Now, there'd be no point of bringing it to Xbox, to be honest with you, because Xbox games are supported on PC. Now, Flight Simulator, you can play that in VR, so you can play that with any VR headset. Xbox has gone on the record saying that they don't really feel that VR is for the console, so it's just not coming to the console. It is what it is. Now, is it a mistake? I think you should always have options for gamers, but being honest, VR, it's still not really getting a foothold with gamers. The price is out of reach for most gamers, and it's hard to describe VR to somebody without them actually experiencing it. It's something that you need to try. It's not something you can describe. It's not something you can even show in videos. It's something that you have to experience for yourself. Anyways, I just think it's interesting that PlayStation VR 2, that Sony is bringing it to the PC, that they're doing testing right now, and that they expect it to be available later in 2024. Of course, if they're bringing their PlayStation VR 2 headset to PC, they're also going to bring their software to PC. And I think this would be a big hit with PC gamers, and I think this would generate a lot of revenue for Sony. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think about all of this. Are you interested in VR? Do you think that PlayStation VR 2 should have had PC support day one? And are you just not interested in VR at all? Let me know in the comment section down below. And like I usually say, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys on the next one.